What's up guys, it's Mr. Fit to Flourish, back in the flesh, and in this video today I wanted to show you 3 ways to catch really big plays every single day. I'm not going to save it till the end like a lot of those YouTubers. I'm going to tell you right now, bro, like right now. So the 3 ways to make big plays in the market trading options or stocks is wait till the stock gets to a key level. So that could be a high or a low. So if it gets to a low, then you wait till it hits that area. It's usually an area of demand. If a price is really low, like if you're looking at Jordans and the price is really low, that's going to drive the demand up. People are like, yo, I want those Jordans. They're only $100 as opposed to 300 on StockX. Like, yeah, you're going to want to buy it, right? You're going to want to buy those Jordans. So that's going to drive price back up. But if the price gets too high, like $700 for one pair of Jordans, you're gonna be like, nah, bro, nah, let's get it down. Let's do 500 or 300. So price is gonna come down when it gets too high. So pay attention to this in the market. I'm gonna show you a real life example, okay? So the first thing is pay to areas of supply, pay attention to areas of supplier demand, which are gonna be highs or lows. And then also you wanna pay attention to this specific bar that I'm gonna show you here. This specific bar formation, okay? I'm going to show you how I caught 2 big plays on SMCI 2 days back to back, okay? Pay attention to this specific bar formation right here. This is a spinning top doji or a hammerhead doji. I just call it the slingshot doji, okay? I call it a slingshot doji. Why? Because anytime you see this thing, it's literally like you're pulling back a slingshot and whabam, price freaking flies. So I always tell the people that I kind of teach and people I train in terms of stocks and options, I tell them, man, you get bottom side wicks. Bottom side wicks shows you that you have buyers are stepping in. Bottom side wicks equals buyers stepping in. Okay, and again, this dotted line is a key area. It's a key area. As you can see before, we made another bottom side wick. Holy moly, this is how I caught the play yesterday. Look at this. Freaking same thing. Slingshot doji is what I call it. Okay, and it's typically found at the bottom of a downtrend. So after a sell-off, we get that slingshot doji, typically on a key level. Here it was on the 9MA, the pink line, and on the 20MA, the yellow line, and also at this key level. And then today, pretty much the same thing. We come down to this key level here, and we make a move back to the upside. So the 2 things offer it. Key levels, pay attention to those. When they're at lows, boom, look to go long. And also when you get this slingshot doji formation at the bottom of a downtrend, we had a huge sell-off today on SMCI, and that huge bottom side wick pretty much tells you that we are going to move back up. Okay. The last thing to pay attention to when you're trading, I made a whole video on this, is you really don't want to trade before 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 9:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is time for big money to trade. It's the time for big money to put in their orders, to sell all their shares, to put in buy orders, sell orders, pick up options, and kind of finesse the market. There's going to be huge fluctuations that you can't really read. You want to wait till you get at least 30 minutes of price action and market structure before putting on a trade. And why? 10 a.m. is a well-known reversal time. 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is a well-known reversal time. 10 a.m. EST is well-known reversal. And if you don't know this and you're like losing a lot, this might be why you're losing, okay? I'm telling everybody that I trade with, I'm like, hey guys, you probably don't want to trade before 10 a.m. Here's why. The biggest moves in the market happen before 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time only 15% of the time. 15% of the time. The biggest moves in the market occur from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. or to 12 p.m. 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that accounts for about 61% of the biggest moves in the market. And the remaining percentage typically happens after 12. Okay, after 12. So what does that tell me? Well, that tells me I probably don't want to trade before 10. So one of my rules is that I do not trade before 10 a.m. unless there is massive easy news that I can follow direction pretty clearly. So today is August 14th, Wednesday. We had core CPI come in better than expected. So we had a huge gap to the upside pre-market. And what happened? All stocks sold off immediately. Well, did we know they were going to sell off? Not really. It looked like we had these levels to test, but we fell straight through. And what did that do for me? Well, I was like, man, oh man, SMTI is oversold here. And I know that because yesterday, that low, we absolutely ripped up from that low. And I know that there's buyers here because of this massive bottom side wick. I know for a fact. So I moved over here and I was like, okay, man, this thing is selling off. If 10 a.m. hits and this slingshot doji forms and we're on this key level, I'm going long. So as soon as we hit this 10 a.m. hit, I had my confirmation bar, which is this slingshot doji. So I entered right here at 10 a.m. at 553.55 into $600 strike price, 600 strike 816 expo calls. And I know that SMCI's calls move extremely quickly. So what was my target was to at least hit these lows. But my target was to the next key level at 566.75. Okay. So initially when I got in, these contracts were, I think, $250, $240, $250. And by the time we were up here, they were trading at around $400. Okay, so we were well over 50%. And I was like, you know what? That is a really good gain for the amount I put in. So let's just say I put in 10K. Then, up a couple bands. Up pretty good. And my goal every day is only $500. So using some of these concepts, I'm able to annihilate my goal with these trades. It's ridiculous. So again, huge bottom side wick on a key level. We literally bounced off of that key level yesterday, the same exact move. And we had good news yesterday. We had good news today. PPI yesterday, CPI today. So why wouldn't it look the same, right? We're at a key level. My risk is only to pretty much just to this bottom side wick. If we end up going the other way, and I had my stop right here on the bottom of this wick. But we ended up ripping to the upside pretty quickly and had a massive and drastic change to my options contract very quickly. So what did I use? Well, I used Confluence. What is Confluence? It's having a ton of evidence add up to show you that you are correct about the direction that you think the stock is going to go. So for me, I saw a bottom side wick, which showed buyers stepping in, tells me stocks are probably going to go up. We're also in this demand zone, like I said, in the demand zone. So when we get to this key level, usually we get bought back up. So that was my second sign. So first sign was this bottom side wick, this type of doji. It's a slingshot doji. And then the second thing was the key level. And the third thing was it was 10 a.m. 10 a.m. is known as a market-wide reversal time. And this sell-off was way it was oversold. It was just oversold. This is massive order imbalance, which I talk about in auction market theory in another video. But this is really just bad order imbalance. Just huge selling. We need to balance those orders by having an equivalent amount of buying to the upside. So I knew that we had to reverse. Overexhausted bar, typically followed by reversals. So had that move to the upside, pretty nice gain. I exited pretty early because we had a retracement and then moved right back to the upside. Absolutely ripping. So I know these contracts were probably well over 200%, but I'm very happy reaching my goal daily and being a little conservative, but still those are massive gains. So if you guys have any questions, feel free, drop it in the comment. Let me know what you think about these three strategies to use. So this slingshot doji, I'm telling you, for calls, works on every stock, works really well on SPY. Trading at key levels, and then 10 a.m. is Eastern Standard Time is a market-wide reversal. Keep that in mind. So, hope that helped. Y'all have a great day.
Good morning, welcome to the Fit to Flourish podcast. Let's talk wellness, finance, and growth.